Let's talk about body recomposition. What is body recomposition? Body recomposition in gym terminology means that an individual wants to remain around the same weight that they're at right now, but they want it to be comprised more of muscle tissue than it is body fat. So let's say a 200-pound individual comes to me and says, I want to recomp my body. What they're basically saying is that I want to remain around 200 pounds, but I want the majority of that 200 pounds to be muscle tissue versus body fat. I think it's a good approach to things. The reason being is that muscle is an active tissue, and people are starting to recognize that in order to lose body fat accurately, they're going to have to put on muscle tissue, which is an active tissue, meaning it burns more calories throughout the day for you, shooting up your metabolic rate. Perfect, right? The only drawback I see to that is that if a 200-pound individual comes to me and says, I want to recomp my body, and they're only 130 pounds of muscle tissue, 70 pounds of body fat, what can happen is as they put on that muscle tissue, let's say they go up to 140 pounds of muscle tissue and comes down to 60 pounds of body fat, they'll start feeling like, okay, look, I'm losing too much weight here. So the imbalance of the variables that can happen on the scale could discourage somebody and say that my body recomp is not working. Hopefully you guys and women who are out there recomping your bodies are taking note of the muscle tissue gain and the body fat loss, and not necessarily sticking to that preset number that you had at the beginning. That may be a flawed number, so just enjoy the process. Keep your body fat percentages measured, measure them every 2 weeks to make sure that you're actually accurately dropping body fat and gaining muscle tissue, and enjoy the process. So y'all out there who are recomping, enjoy that recomp. That's body recomposition in a nutshell.